The third book is yet to come out. I have not completely finished it. It's on Jagjit Singh. We haven't yet got a title, but soon after Jagjit Singh's passing away, HarperCollins asked me if I would do a book on him, and I very happily agreed because I had met the man, I admired his songs. I had completely been mesmerized when Unforgettables came out. I loved it. I couldn't believe such lovely music could happen. So I said yes, and luckily for me, Chitra Singh, who has become very much of a recluse, agreed to meet me. In the beginning, the meetings were a bit on guard, but then after the second meeting, she also opened up and she gave me about 10 sessions. I've met everybody, from his arranger to his, he arranged his own music, from his accompanists to his rhythm players to his personal assistants to his friends. I met a lot of people, to Madan Mohan's son Sanjeev Kohli, who recorded him for HMV and even before that. So I met all of them and I put the book together. It's a straight biography. There is no two voices, there is no first person. It starts with Jagjit Singh being born and it ends with Jagjit Singh being dead. And it's a straight biography. There's everything. There is his struggle, there is his education, there is his background, there is his meeting Chitra, they are falling in love, there is the death of his son, everything is in it. His alienation from some worlds, Chitra's alienation from music, it's all there. Well, when his son died, his son was the light of his life. And of course of Chitra's life, though she also had a daughter whom they both adored very much from an earlier marriage. And when he died suddenly in a car accident, it was very brutal. They were coming back in the night and there was this huge crane which the municipality uses to fix lights, which had been left in the middle of Marine Drive with no lighting, no warning, and the car rammed into it, and the two of them, the boy died instantly. His friend was in hospital. He recovered, of course, but was also badly injured. And when he died, they couldn't believe it, and it shattered them. It shattered them completely. Jagjit Singh went into a tunnel which he didn't emerge from for 6 months. Chitra went into a place where she has not yet come out from. She stopped singing. She stopped meeting people. They even went to America for a session to meet his spirit, to someone who was known for reconstructing the human form of a dead person with his own plasma, using his plasma. They went to do that. They would do CN sessions and talk to the boy. 6 or 7 months later, Jagjit snapped out of it and he went into music to find his solace, to move on. Chitra never did. Chitra just alienated herself from music. She did not want to hear music. She did not want to sit in the music sittings. She did not want to sing. She stopped singing completely. She became a total recluse. She became very sad, very bitter. And Jagjit changed completely as a human being. He took to doing so much charity, so much. I have got endless stories about his largeness of heart. A man would come to him saying, my wife has cancer, I need 50 rupees, because I want to go and see her in hospital. He would quietly pay her bills for the rest of her life, or the rest of her treatment if she survived. So there are stories like this from everybody, and it all came out of the sudden realization that nothing is permanent, and he became a very spiritual person. He started doing spiritual music. He started recording songs for free. He started recording for, he started doing concerts for no money if the people couldn't afford. So it's a very sad and painful evolution of a singer, and accounts for the huge popularity that he enjoyed. You're not going to believe it. I wrote it in 20 days. I wrote it in 20 days because my editor was going out of India and would be away for 6 months. I was going on a Himalayan trek And I said if I come back, and I would have forgotten it, because that's another world where you have no phone, nothing, and I'm in the middle of the mountains. So I said I must finish it before I go, at least the first draft. So 60,000 words in less than 20 days were done. I haven't written for a long time after that. There's a burnout that has happened.